Hey guys, welcome back to the FireRed Nuzlocke. Lucky has another item. Let's see what it is. A cherry berry. Okay. I was hoping for like a rare candy or something. Just can't get that lucky again. I wonder what... I've never looked up the pull on pickup. If it's... I'm guessing rare candy is probably like one of the rare drops from it. It's probably like one of the rares. But I've never actually looked it up, so I don't know. So if anybody does know, they could tell me in the comment section, because I'll probably forget to look it up again. It's gonna be so nice to get lucky to a point where it can one-shot these Ghastlies. I'm gonna be sticking around here because it's easier to heal, and it doesn't seem like the levels are that much different. I thought it was like the higher you go, the higher the level, but it didn't look that much different. Oh, come on. I love you, Cubone, but not today. But hopefully everybody's doing good. Hopefully, if you're tuning in, whether it's around the time that it uploads, or if it's weeks, months, years from now. Hope you're doing great. This one's gonna live for an extra turn. I'm getting hurt. I've been like zoning in and out of sports lately, just because like my team is gone from NHL, from the playoffs, so that's a bit of a drag. I probably will tune in to like the last couple games, just because I want to see who wins the Stanley Cup, because it's Dallas and Tampa right now in the final. Oh my God, it has hypnosis. Okay. Currently, at the moment, it looks like Tampa's doing pretty well, but you never know with these things. One game doesn't determine an entire series, because you could absolutely destroy someone one game and they could win every other game after. Momentum is crazy when it comes to the NHL. I haven't been tuning into like any other sports, so I don't know how everything else is going. But other than that, I've been watching whatever the hell is going on in wrestling. The last episode was like, the last Monday Night Raw for me was absolutely terrible. I think it might have been one of the worst I've watched in a long time. So they have this group called Retribution, and it's right now it's like a crappier version of Nexus, if anybody remembers Nexus. They're basically doing the same thing that Nexus did the first night, just over and over and over again, and then cutting crappy promos about how they're gonna take down the machine. But then on Monday Night Raw, they come out and they talk about how they just signed contracts with WWE, even though we can recognize them now because they have little like face mask things on. I mean, we could pretty much figure out who they were before, but it's like, we just watched Mia Kim on NXT. Like, does Vince not think that people watch NXT and don't know who these people are? Like, come on. One of the guys used to be on commentating. Come on. The other guy is Dominic Dijakovic. He was in a big feud. The weird thing is going to be for Keith Lee, because his girlfriend is in that group, who's Mia Kim. And it's going to be a weird confrontation when they talk to each other. And they all have terrible names now. What the hell were those names? What was it? Mace? The worst one was Slapjack. The fuck is that? And, was it T-Bone? T-Bone. Freaking T-Bone, Mace, and Slapjack. I can't wait to hear the girls' names. Oh, sweet God. It's just... I mean, I'm all for having groups in wrestling, as long as it's done right. Like, I kind of feel like AEW is doing too many groups. It just feels like, hey, you've got nothing to do? Join our group. That's pretty much... I mean, I like AEW. I think they put on some really great matches. They're doing really well for themselves. And, wish them luck in everything they're doing over there. Because the wrestling business definitely needs competition. That's when you start making better storylines, because everyone is just like terrified that they're going to get put out of business. That's when WWE put on its better product. That's WCW was putting on their shows, and it's good stuff. But I don't think we're gonna see an era like that in wrestling ever again. I could be wrong, but the 90s were really good. I feel like I'm gonna become one of those adults in the future that looks back on the younger generation and goes, back in my day, shit was good. But it really was, man. Even like animated shows, like when we were, well, I mean, anime is really good, but like cartoon shows, like stuff that was meant for kids, like we had so much. I remember coming home from school, and we'd turn on like YTV, which I don't know if the US kids ever had YTV. I'm pretty sure that was like a Canadian only thing. It was youth television. For short, YTV. But they would have some hosts that would come on, talk to you for like a little bit, and then you'd watch some TV shows. But you'd come home and just awesome show after awesome show. If you weren't watching something on YTV, you'd flip over to Fox Kids and you were watching something there, or I guess like Teletoon for some people, but there were some places in Canada you couldn't get Teletoon, and there was also Kids WB. We couldn't get Kids WB for a long time, but we have YTV and Fox Kids. So we'd watch like Pokemon, Digimon, Beyblade, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball Z twice. Freaking twice in one day. So many great shows. I know some of my friends, they had like Card Captors and like Sailor Moon. They were really into that. What is it? There was those like TV shows, obviously like Power Rangers. They weren't the only ones that were doing that kind of style. There was like there's Beetleborgs. What was the other one? There was a one that had a really, really long name, and I don't know if I'm gonna say it correctly, so you're gonna have to look this one up, because I shit you not, this is like a real thing. There's one called Tattooed Teenage Aliens from Beverly Hills. I'm pretty sure is the name. It's a long ass name, but I shit you not, it exists. There was another one where this kid used to play his guitar, and he would go inside of his computer and he would fight monsters. Like, I want to say it's like Ultraman, but I don't think it was called Ultraman, because I think they might have changed the name over here, because that was the reason why I bought the video game for Super Nintendo. That was an interesting game, by the way. Oh wait, he has an item. An orange berry. That is interesting. We're gonna try to get lucky up to 20, and then we're going to work our way down to where Snorlax is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to try and catch him today, because I have to make sure that I avoid every Pokemon on that route. Don't think there's any grass. I think it's just water. So it shouldn't be too bad. Please curse. No, not Spite. Spite's like the worst thing. You keep losing PP from it. If I can get you to 20, then we'll postpone any more levelings with you for a little while. It's just I want to have some backups in case the gym goes terribly wrong. I could train some of the other Pokemon in some locations. I'm thinking about training Rocky on the bike path, because there's a lot of bird Pokemon that show up there. So that could be a decent place. I'm worried about the Raticates, is about most of what I'm worried about. I don't know if this will give me level 20, but it should be close. Damn it. Freaking 4. Damn you. Alright, one more Ghastly for the road. And then we'll take a break with these two Pokemon. We'll bring out Odd Boy. And we'll work our way down where the Snorlax is. And I believe I will use the same strat that I used last time to try to get him. I will bring out Old Faithful Rocky, because he can tank some damage. Thank you for taking yourself out, Haunter. I appreciate it. I realized watching back the episode that I caught the Spearow as well. I caught Spearow with a Great Ball, but I re-caught him in a Pokeball, so you might notice that as well. Oh crap. Where do I go? There we go. I think there's one more floor. Please no wild Pokemon. Thank you very much. Alright. We're gonna head down now. After we put these Pokemon away. Or at least one of them. I think what I will do is put Bird away. Or no, I'll keep Bird out. And I will put Lucky away. I thought about training Snake in the Ghost Tower, but he can actually take damage, so I'm a little bit worried about that. And I mean, I could train Burb and the other Ace, so there's some backups. Boom, I'd love to get Boom up, but I'm terrified. By the way, during the training to get back to where I was, when I was going through Lavender Town, or not Lavender Town, the tower, the Rockets, one of them used a coughing that was like level 28, and it blew itself up on Rocky. It didn't kill it, barely did any damage, but I was right. Those friggin' coughings terrify me at any time. I'm gonna bring Flappy Bird out. I don't know what is going to be here. I know there's trainers. What route is this? Route 12. So this continues to be Route 12 as I go down here? Yes. Okay. So I can't catch one up there and then one down here. It's just the Snorlax down here. Oh god. So I was going to use you, but the fastest way would be to use Odd Boy. We're gonna see what this dude's got. And before it's all magic carps. Goldeen. Goldeen could do damage because Goldeen might know Peck. I'm not out of the woods. Okay, never mind. I don't think Peck will kill me. And he's not even doing it, so. The saddest thing was like, I think it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was getting everything out, brought out the stuff to record, and I'm sitting here. I'm like, okay, you know, I feel pretty good about recording tonight. You know, turn on the game, everything is gone. So that when you have to spend like an hour, almost 2 hours, trying to get everything back, it, like, takes all the energy away. But it's nice to ramble on and talk about stuff like childhood TV shows and sports. Oh, here's the horn attack. That ain't do shit. 6 damage. Get the hell out of here. I was watching a thing earlier. Not watching. There was a post on Twitter that was talking about the Among Us game. The developers decided that because they were going to make a second game, but they decided that they're not going to make a second game now. They're just going to go back into the code of the old one and just make the first game the only game and make it as good as possible. And I wish them luck, because Among Us right now is the shit. It is the game. Pretty much every streamer, every YouTuber has at least one Among Us video, except for me. I don't have any friends, so that's probably never gonna happen. I mean, I have friends, I don't have people to record with. So, and my computer's crap, so the chances, like, even though it's like a $6 game, I guarantee you, if I tried to run that and record it, it would probably lag to hell. Oh, I forgot you were confused. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with Among Us. They said that they were going to make another map, but I don't know how long it's going to take them to make everything that they said that they were going to do with the first game, because they did say that the code was really old in the first one, because I believe that game has been out for like a few years, actually. It was like a mobile game first, and they put it on Steam, and that's when it blew up with streamers, because I think people found footage of the game from like 3 years ago on YouTube. So it's been around. This is a great chance to train up Odd Boy, I guess. Maybe I should have brought the other Oddish down here. Oh god, this one's way stronger. I was hoping to get down into the Snorlax, but at the rate I'm going, it's not looking good. We're about almost 20 minutes into another episode, and no Snorlax. I'm definitely not going to do the Snorlax this episode, because it's, you know, it's almost 20 minutes in. It's a bit much, so we'll save that for next time. Oh my god, how many more trainers? Could just skip you for now, but I'm worried about. Oh, then again, I can fly. What am I thinking? And I could always go left towards Vermilion after. we're gonna take out this trainer and we're gonna see what else is left in this area between here and Snorlax. Bye-bye. I kind of want to use another Pokemon, but I don't know who to use. Well, this is risky because Shellder could know an Ice-type move. I could screw myself right here. Let's fly just in case. See what it does. There's Tackle. Another Tackle. Well, might know Aurora Beam, but I still have a catch in Vermilion City as well, because technically the Magikarp catch was at the SSN. Like the outer portion of it. Like it was a new area. And before somebody gets mad at me and says, no it's not, it's the same place. I'm trying to figure out as well, because I could go to the Safari Zone. But the way that I'm looking at the Safari Zone is, do I only catch one Pokemon in the Safari Zone, or do I catch one per area? Because I think there's 4 areas in the Safari Zone. So I want to make sure that I don't do it wrong. So I'm probably going to look up a Nuzlocke of FireRed and see what somebody else does at the Safari Zone and see if they do the same thing. If they do catch one per area, then I'll do the same. But if I watch some Nuzlockes and they only catch one in Safari Zone, then that's what I'm going to do. Oh, well, this is where I'm going to end things off. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next episode when we attempt to try and get that Snorlax. And if we get them, then I guess maybe we'll battle those two, if they're trainers. Anyway, take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Oops.